Hi guys, good morning. Have you ever done a COVID test before? I have done so many. It's not funny. um, in my line of work, I have to make sure that I'm being tested like every week. And I'm a bit stuffy and my head is hurting. My throat is killing me. So I am about to do one now. So please stay along. First thing I make sure to do is to wash my hands and make sure that my hands are clean. Now this is the one that I will be doing. Alright, let's turn upside down. So I'll be using this one. The first thing I do is to open the box. I should have on my gloves, but because and there's a gloves in there, but I really don't feel like using any right now. So I'll make sure to take out all the stuff that I am going to use, which is this and this. This is what I'm gonna put the thing in. This is the swab that I am going to use. This is the test thing again that I am going to use. Okay. Alright, so I'm making sure that everything is right in front of me. And now I am going to swab. So for those who have not done it before, I normally use the other one. This is the first time I'm using this one. The other one that I always use is much longer than this. So this is the part that even though I do it so often, but I never ever ever get used to this. So here I go. So I'm gonna bend my head over and then I'm gonna go right in. Oh God. Ooh. And excuse me. And then I'm gonna swap the other one. Oh God. And then I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna walk this around for at least 2 to 3 minutes. My nose. I never get used to this thing. Never ever ever get used to it. So I'm swabbing this around for a bit. Yes, I'm making sure that if I have anything, I would know. Very stuffy. I feel out of it, totally out of it. I tell you, I do these things so often, it's not funny. Do it. So that's about 2 minutes gone. Still swabbing it in there. Everybody do their thing differently. This is how I normally do mine. And just want to make sure if I have anything, it shows. So now I'm going to pour it in here. and I am going to leave it there. My nose is giving me hell, you see, people. My nose is so giving me hell. So I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna wait for it. Make sure that everything is in there, and you have the disposable bags. That is everything that you use is to go into. Yes, so I'm gonna all the disposable bags and everything is in here. So we'll now wait to see the result of the test. My phone fell down, so we'll now just have to wait a little to see the result. Okay, all right, so let's just wait and see what's happening with moi, because I tell you, I feel out of it, totally out of it. I feel just out of it. So I'm gonna wait about 5 minutes to see what's happening with me. So I'm taking you along the journey with me, whether I am positive or I am negative. My throat is giving me hell. Well, actually, it said I should have it in there for 30 seconds. I always do it like 2 or 3 minutes. So, yeah. He said I should have it in there for 30 seconds. So, doing it for 2 or 3 minutes, that is even more better. Because then anything that is in there will have to come out, right? Yeah. All right, so we're still waiting to see what's happening. So it have one line, and if it have 2 lines, let me show you. This is what it should look like if you're negative. This is what it should look like if you're negative. 1 line. This is what it should look like if you're positive. All right. Yeah. So, and if you do it, and when you do it, it looks like this. That means it is invalid, and you will have to do it over. Okay. So, based on my timing on the clock now, it would have been, the video is 8 minutes and 44 seconds long. So that means I would have started like 5 minutes ago. So based on the video, the time, this would be showing me that I am negative. Okay, so this would be showing me that I am negative. So I guess it is definitely the flu that I have. Now, people, you cannot be too careful not to get COVID, especially if you are in the line of work like myself, who is in tourist industry that mix up with good, bad, and indifference. You can't be too careful. You have to be extra careful, and I would advise you to get some homemade kit like myself. They are not expensive. I would advise you to get them, and the least a little time you feel any little way like how I am feeling now, you draw for one and you do your homemade test, and mine comes back negative. See, mine is negative, and that means I am good. So I have these and I have these. I made sure to have them at all times. So I have been taking them from yesterday. So I will just continue to take them now. I will just continue to do I'm going to do a follow-up for this is the second time I do it now in 3 days. I did one, today is Sunday. I did one on Friday. I do one not today. And I'm going to do one Wednesday again. Just to see, because I really don't like what I am feeling. So, and as I said, I mixed with a whole lot of different people coming in and out. So when you are in a job like my job, that you are acquainted with so many different people, parties and all these different things, you don't know who have what. You can't be too careful, so you have to make sure that you take good care of yourself. So as for me, I continue to wear my mask, I continue to wash my hands, I continue to take my vitamins, and just do me, do as much as I can to be safe. And as I said, you cannot be too safe. So again, with that, you stayed with me to do my test and it is negative. Thank God for that. I will do another one on Wednesday. So again, I thank you for staying with me, and if you have never done a COVID test before, you see what it looks like. I tell you right now, my nose is like yeah. Even though I do it so often, it never get easy. It's not a good feeling. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, it never get easy. So guys, again, take good care of yourself, and thanks for staying with me. All right? Bye.